morning. Yeah. Me chese court there. So we didn't have been kwa kakra na court e be you are o. What you present before the judge.
Yeah.
Then judge and be combine both the law, experience and everything no akambo. Kotoko case no nie, abrante no case nie. Mo obi antena ba bi mfa so obi asem de chen obi.
Yeah.
Ya azumi so obi asem de, obi asem nye de. By that, obi anya shock.
Yeah.
Kotoko nim de omoka.
Yes.
Abrante nso nim de omoka. Wọ́n dem me say, nti mamo nkofa law bia. Sana na no kofa Manchester City. Case bi ba free baby okay. When City na mkofa, mo say kata.
No say omuni UEFA we no.
O say na your case, we say kata o say bi dem bi.
There be Man City there ne there, omu relate ni to Safu Taylor there. No there nye de buy.
Na make say Safu
prosecutor na de buy.
But no kofa ba ku to buy some o case bi. Mo kofa na no case ba ko mo say mo case bi na me say eno nko. Obi asem nko. Obi so obi are dishonest. Obi so obi are deceiving no. Obi so say me dem assign contract we dem awie.
No say Mr. Tunti na make say ye be hwe.
Okay, and me ya ho.
Yeah, ye be hwe.
Okay, that's fine.
On say ye ka say 2022 version there. Now it was a bit harsh on Asante Koroko.
Okay.
Meaning say born again ko ano.
Ti monya latest one.
Yes,
latest one it is saying.
And no ye enu you sue
may not. And 2022 years shall. Was all the watcher brofo no.
Oh me ne sha ni nyina chi me say. Kotoko so gina ba bi.
Yes, say na me ka say shall not nde na nke mamu ye.
Shall is imperative.
But may not.
E che say umpo.
Yes.
But the FIFA na say anom say nye sha me.
They say 2023 dey na may not.
Me enjom di November not baba. Odo bon say bibia aye fine. E wi are say ba fo ni headline ana.
Ba fo.
E wi oni headline ni we wi. And say we mu asa. Oni biem kan wi a.
They Mr. Tu na ye be rusty you know voice be about no show. The money jingle above.
You know, Ochana there.
19 there.
Has there no.
Oh my powerful jingle
for the moon.
Why am I the mono?
Yeah.
And NS Omo ye there. What is their locus? Their local standard.
Concern phobia, sir. Omo ye minority shareholders.
And a proceed for no more.
And then you want to catch say, "O course, I will administration." So to
come every day for offer you much more offer protection. And that's what they do. Every day, my fairness something. My fairness something. So I wouldn't make everything there. Can the moon be so that way?
I'm saying 19th.
Can you marry before the demo? There will be a court in Janji on the demo. Most are not court on the boom. Demo. And they will be challenging the locus of. It's not a recognized body.
Demonstrators.
It's not a recognized body.
In the House of Folk, in the
or the House of Folk, a constitution, na constitution na kasenko for anymore.
They are not known.
But you have been no be there.
But almost a concern. Omo supporters are on House of Folk more. On minority stake in the club. And no be e koso team no on bonyo so. Enti no eno na on be say omo catch we asini na say. Penifo no ye no be a omo mpe. He say there omo na on say omo yi bi film because penifo na responded to some of omo concerns in the bi.
I just penifo no I dream pass on be solve some of most of the
yes, problems. But he said the omo be gina pa na say omo mpe nya ho. Omo mpa can be omo mpo do te wo team ni mu.
Said enti.
Omo si sankofo no omo kasakra na omo boti.
And some so bet me I be for.
How many baby before?
Some better better.
But the latest information so Ebane say ebinum fo say penifona responded to few things be a come omo ni age ho a omo you ready say omo be ni penifo ebeko on the round table akoye further discussion omo how far and omo become
the more dem so dynamic so
enti my latest information can say some of the diasporans in the Krana almost pledge support no maybe withholding their resources for now.
Hey.
But I deba kopa almost demand for. ade ba ko mu demand for ne say mpacho coach no difference Mohammed Tijani ana
TJ TJ
almost say
Abdul Bashir
what demonstrate say onye competent enough to be the assistant coach for no nyana
they no deputy no
say
what from na mechanism I was say
why they
almost what demonstrate say onye competent enough enti say ontimi hold fort no in the absence of the head coach there ontimi ntina as assistant coach nti onko nti anu de wiki
and some ya na eyomo ansam na say and central na ya because some of the issues you know enya agenda for demonstration some of the and some people out here enya some etimi gina so demonstration says somebody who came in and acted as a head coach. Okay. As of okay, announced so baby, I say he's going to be the assistant, or he's not going to be the assistant. Without any official announcement, so see, I could demonstrate time right near the number.
That way, you team was a move.
Oh no, I team was saying.
Moment penny for me.
Now, me who be you demonstrating against an assistant coach though. And I team Jaga say improve as an assistant. Usually, it's a head coach that.
What do you buy? He say almost say MD no na na adwuma enti say omo pastor coach na what the MD about the MD coach so munyina na ne omo so eni so say ni na jojo demonstration na no
omunyo dia ko yi na fuma ka say ai board no
ba ko team ni di go mo san
asemi
team ni di no kra mo
but don't be the assistant any day because Omar him said there's no way so more for assistant coach
say no
any assembly
as an assistant
any assembly
but assistant coach they say head coach in a better say we in a better
head coach no fan assistant my
so Edian common omni Edia ama omonka say he has nothing against him
for what I hear from board and management you know Omar catch assistants na ho say Omar ni no I revert back to Arias and aka papa ya can asemi and Omar catch say obi a obe show any sign of insubordination bia no the next minute you are fired. And no crowd supporters in TMC and ya nipa man nkokra ansa because there's a seeming rift between this coach and the players. Am I for him to crowd here? He went public with it. Say coach no edi konkwasa ka players no nsem e twom na
nti ergo volunteer no nkwa na aba public nti ono be kona aka coach
no tama say
na nya go volunteer na wo makofa ayiwa play keepers there five
na o gwa wo twa
o ball gwa wo nabi o so sa aka
on the pra
and we pray o sa aka
but we senior player in the team
Omo can say in about 60 matches we done 9 in 60 games of
that's not the show
obi go cancel edi konkon
we pra and na wo coach na wo ho no wo did the players no konkon sa e kire
ba for jasa
no and na make o
the na coach o di
me pulu ade no nchiro no I have it no
the coach o better di konkon sa
for not to posted it on Facebook his Facebook wall Emma now we about for a meeting it was one of the discussions
also demonstrated here on the back no for entry city mun someone no go post on Facebook wall. Those are the people who should leave the club immediately. O crowd to everyone wants also
so.
Go see the memes out here now. Say just the son was a son and say, oh, justify the
No, I'm not justifying it. I'm telling you. About
they can. I just don't know for entry.
No way.
But you have picked issues with people. The mom we know for entry.
Oh, but I'm
saying why after hanging now. Also, didn't work of our phone.
Tama, I'm telling you, baby, supporters in fever. Any someone can almost cite it or for entry. I don't know where no. As an example,
my NJ solo.
What the money?
5 minutes.
Boss ready to nice.
I am master and some room. Going answer 7 days.
He say you know within the week after 10 goals. That's what I'm going to
oh guys say maybe na me catch him say over I was telling you say
the strike
say sometimes say obane be ma ware no monwa aya na ye de hye obane
ntem dodo
so na wo no ho we bia na mfiri obane no because say over na saka form of form Martinelli was not playing well.
Odegaard not.
And Odegaard Nandi. Omuye or down number 9. A bit much will be 7. Once and the year 7.
Oh, my idea.
They say next one.
They hear a consistency.
Next one.
I fear for the next opponent.
Burnley. Yeah, I'm here. Arsenal bet should be 50. I'm saying.
Burnley for
yeah, Nyambo try, but not 15 nil above.
So consistency. Is it consistency in the expected?
Maybe it is a house. Pre-season or more, you know, teams be like
Liverpool pre-season. Liverpool not very pre-season. Now Kudus, now no na ka 3 seconds.
Pre-season,
10 minutes Kudus start
10, 11,
Ghana for you now my din.
After the season started.
Yankan season, we season here bono.
Boss West Ham di him say.
Kudus bought 3, 1, 2, 3, 10 minutes. Ghana for Bianca side. Okay.
Boss intino ya twaso na ye de amanane nsem kakra e de atudwa e de amamu live on Highway Sports enyumre e wo Promise 102.7 live on Facebook Promise FM NFA we Promise Radio NFA oye passports Jumadi no live ubenya bia he san live we Promise TV enyumre we de ane so between no waja message we Facebook especially na ya kinkan de amao na me sha se de free Bayern Munich bobo ko na so ye na unim se na say na report by say player ni din Eddie Matthias delete bono nya bi mo ne buafu adwa ni nyina ne so aka champion fo so so mo mane mo bo ni bi dia o mane free team ni mo enko na wie ya Bayern Munich sporting director owura ni din de Christoph Friend or the atudwa ese abrante ni din Eddie Matthias delete until as yes Bayern Munich bobo ko nim no ye fighting for positions na mom nye din ani sika de beto ho enam oba ebe chese e wo so ball no ubo bi nto so no delete no what sansam na say nti e wo se brani abre nyina no oya professional na otimi ebobo ni ye ede ma Bayern Munich bobo ko na eno eye owura ni din ede Christoph Friend ni nsemo a ode etudwa Sven Goran Eriksson former manager for 3 Lions they say a diagnosing of cancer na owura no na de tudwa say wono de na nka nani so ade hunu ba ko ne se obe coach Liverpool bobo ko ne da na so nani so ade hunu no entumi amam na Liverpool ti owura ne nsem no wo mo de atudwa se nyame ya aduma March 23 Liverpool legends any Ajax legends bebo ento mu ma owura ne managerial role na wa be coach Liverpool legends so abra March 23 wo mo ne Ajax legends enso ebo gamer we ya ni monyam so mo de she Sven Goran Eriksson wa bro no so aka asa na ni so ade hunu eni so be coach Liverpool bobo ko ni dabi na Mohamed Salah ena wie ya notice chese video na ba Mohamed Salah joining Liverpool teammate ni nyina full training waye ede ama Liverpool bobo ko ni tino video no ena ewo ye screen se so a Salah o sresre na ni age sa kwai Egypt from free mu kranya ne yo wasa ba no bibie koye de man kama enti weekend ye expect say Liverpool bobo ko ni si akan Mo Salah enso betima gyem no abo ede amom say Jim Ratcliffe na Jim Ratcliffe na wabeto 25% stake Man United bobo ko no ma ya done sporting decisions nyina ede amano na wiei na aba as a Premier League no officially womanya jatum omama ni green light ese obetimi ahye ni jumadi asenemom next week omo de krata eba bontia womo eka chewiase nyina ese Jim Ratcliffe 25% Man United stake watimi I take over wobehenu atoto nema enso ede amaboboko no Nigerian Super Green Eagles an area 2 p.m. and omura mu Aso Rock na ye ka so rock na te se wa ba Ghana na nka bia mampanyina tena ye Flaster House so wo na nka ye do akọ na oni mampanya akotwetwe nkomo na President Bola Tinubu o share Nigeria Super Green Eagles squad no e wona share wa Aso Rock boss video re da so kama na de tie ni omomo achede miensa de dikan kra no ko Nigeria womu wo other awards bia eni diso de to so 9 ye friend member of the Order of Niger MON wa confer on all the players womu ko AFCON no any technical team ni nyina enti say Nigeria players na ko AFCON no obi MON member of the Order of Niger eno e abasobody of the ball mo owie ye eno ma player bia asase ena osanman flat enso ewo honoma eno ya achede a president Bola Tinubu wode ema Nigeria Super Green Eagles team no eso mo kwa economic to so mienu ewo ho a eno so eho nsem no PSG coach Luis Enrique Kasa nyame yadom ochena PSG any real Sociedad de bo ewo Champions League nim na nsentwo for de debia no ya na person sparking controversy o game ne baso ne ebusa PSG coach say na Kylian Mbappe we ebe ni potential last Champions League game a obo ofie ediama PSG ni nyina ni say bia na Real Sociedad da PSG edi oma fremu enti bia na season bende na Kylian Mbappe e Madrid me ba cho Luis Enrique si no we entumi enya last game emfama Mbappe wa Champions League mu wa bro no so ebo edi ama PSG no so ho nsem no mi wie e wo Italy na ene awie mebacho Italian we FIGC omo disciplinary committee tenase no omo si last round games omo boy e wo Italian Serie A teams hodo na wo mo di ani amon nsem boss we weekend ya o matenase the punishment aba de di kan kra omo si omo fine Inter Milan boboko no na omo charge nie yesi wa bra omo game e koso omo ni Roma no eduru ba bi na supporters no ADD Roma players ni bi atem enti 4,000 pounds Inter Milan emetua omu wi si 2,000 pounds Bologna enso emetua na omu si Bologna ni Lecce game ni cross no in the 38 minutes supporters ni two bottles 2 ebago prama so 2 pro boss bottles 2 bago prama so 2,000 euros Bologna emetua Salernitana wamu so boy no omu game no omu ni Empoli wamu chirema Salernitana delay the start of the game approximately 1 minute sima baako Salernitana enti 1,500 euro ewo honom omu wiye wamu si Maxi Allegri wono Juventus ni UD ni eno anom boy na game ne ba na wi ora atane onum no okodidi referees na tanka Jones mo bon papa eno e say clean goal manje wamu si ora ne nsem no kan no 10,000 euro ometua na yesi Maxi Allegri fine boss eno na kese pa ye dia ma coach ewo Italian Serie A history mo a eno so de ba we sanctions a ye dia ma clubs no any coach wa bra week 24 of Italian Serie A weekend
na story echo rounds ewo Germany
okay
so what Mail Sports cry report here say Jose Mourinho is learning German.
Oh yes and Rana
a man for say Bayern Munich for
1 person pound tuition
but nyame bo china no pana metu Bayern who's them second team no
abo say
I will advise them
but say opa adwuma ye ne afọ adwuma nya po boy no de adwuma opa ye wo bia
say encourage jo so ngosu akasa no
oh say
Bayern
na say na has
multilingual na say ho
me pese me tu Bayern
for so na German national team no person
menim say Bayern for say omunti wiase afi no mabe wiase o ana Bayern for ko sha amna bi 15 years ago afi no mapia na Arsenal League that's not the league.
No, the last time.
Two was there got to go African Cup because the last. Okay. Yenko na yene Eric Nana Boahin. Eric Bacho Dino no anu menya ye.
Bacho Eric Nana Minta Boahin.
Okay. Eric Nana Minta Boahin. Eric Nana Minta Boahin na Okasa edema hatofo chita afọ no a wo mo epeso mo ye kire no na Eric Macho wadaruma minika musao mejiri so e house of folk supporter mapa
me Bacho ane
wo chapter biana
me Bacho ane
okay Eric na wadaruma o eni nyina so no ene sen ye kire yi a mo bese mo ye kire yi niema mujina so betima bobi so ache
biso ti o ba cho me da si am say house of folk supporters any shareholders part of shareholders am say no ma bebre na course o team no ma mu ina munim and yet Munina Munim no Mekoso. But what you are standing on mainly near, we want to remind Tobe of what he said at our last AGM. But I think you go board at that instant. And we plead yes, accounts near ready at that time, not to me constitute board that time. So yeah, man, up to February. Now, by that time, accounts will be ready. Now, yeah, constituting new board. As we speak now, we know say we don't have board. House of Folk doesn't have board. So we are not addressing anybody. He's the board chairman. We are addressing to say we are reminding him. And or the question next month, last Friday, or the question next month is say at that time we don't have any problem. We are still reminding. Yes, sir.
Nana, okay, say has ni board, and I'm in a mountain.
As we speak now, today 13th February, we don't have board.
And that's what I'm saying. That ben amugu board na mamu yamani.
Be pacho, Mr. Tio Pacho. Yeah, fire last AGM at 7 a year jinaso. Per the October catcher is a February or the new board ever. So we are telling him, says I was technical match. I'm ready to match on Friday to my awesome match. Dating can be. He wasn't specific on the day on the match, we need problem. You're reminding us. Secondly, yes, actually, it's a new board no be constituted. Yes, Reno. On for board members, on be supporters. Club will be depending on its supporters. Manchester United only by the Glazers. I don't think say Glazers directors comes out and insults its supporters, but supporters do demonstration against them. We all here. Yes, certainly pass the new board no be, but on for board on be contributing immensely. And yes, say binum yasuma man no for town the bag I said moto no na in some of be kan kwa etiakuma. Menya sure say Mr. Otuo Minister support Arsenal. Menya sure say Chelsea director. Ebe ba bontin abedidi ni Chelsea coach team atem na wa play na can say obebo Arsenal coach abaso. Menya sure see. But we got some in House of Folk directors. Okay,
Dr. Naota Maklana.
The patrolman can't hear on oka. So that means you yourself you know.
There be say HS in
Yes, sir.
We are communicating with the public.
Yes, sir.
Say you see insinuations, innuendos, sir. We may at the end of the day not communicate. Tina Mibusa, say what's up now? Can are you referring to Dr. Naota Makro? So be honest, are the honest or the Asamuto board for you so. To all refer to wine. Oh, okay. But what was where?
Okay. Secondly, you see, House of Folk supporters, carpenters, then. Omomoko Stadium, Echo Full Light Pool, Echo Trans Stadium, Borno. They are not bankers, they are not parliamentarians, they are not lawyers. They should shine boys here any carpenter for any stadium. It is a bit idiom at them say, yeah. Are we allowing them to come to the stadium to watch us of folk matches? No. Secondly, board, they are 11 in numbers. But always 5 board members in the committee could take a decision. They don't even form quorum. They are 5. We don't know where others and why they don't come to board meeting. So we are just pleading to our board chairman. Yes, sir. No. The next board, very vibrant. Be didi atem. Na ya suffer for long. Yes, sir. No. You didn't kabum the team. You didn't kabum. They supporters to play a role in every team. So this is all what we are going to just remind him of.
Okay. Essentially, how is about board none and almost said niema. Didi mu akotre ba akone ekwan mfaso kasamu ho. And after so you think that the board has been hijacked by few people. Wanted or more makananka. Okay, so that's it. So they can hear demonstration. Where does a committee afraid to go in and aka?
That be a here, Mr. Otuo here pa. I'll say you remind you last AGM, I catch you say House of Folk birthday, which was 11th November. You be our commercial center and Pobimai, but you February, we are now. And one thing we find it difficult is that they are on a press conference. We are on why the media go, they don't ask questions. They don't ask questions. They don't ask questions.
Nana Minta, what are you saying?
Yes, I'm saying.
Down by a press conference, we are media no call Musa question.
They don't ask questions.
I don't know,
Mr. Otu. I can't tell. I know them, Pacho. I can't tell.
Say Mwana.
Oh, me Pacho, Mama Pa.
Oh, okay.
Pacho.
Okay. Demonstration, one more.
A concern has to full supporters and shareholders. In a shareholder, so yes, any shareholder, Pacho.
Now, more best saying, the number of people you are expecting at the demo.
We cannot know exactly from another year. I can't tell you the man who said
because I have to say, Ebinum say the issue of coaching has been resolved. You have a new MD now, and so there are signs, indicators that as a Togo is listening to you, and therefore there are some who even think that at this point demonstration in here.
Me pa trying for na wose omukasa menim kokoko
nipa ni bi na ekasa
nipa ni bi no mpacho omufri hin na omukasa
omo te Ghana haya
sa ene mpacho na wo kamenim was yeah demonstrators na idea ni mo obi anka say ojai because yakoyi coach
because usually on say demonstration no
coach am yanka coach asem ye yanka MD asem ye so if they appoint coach, they have to appoint MD. Coach, they are so by MD Juma.
On the demonstration, no, I am my leaders.
Okay.
I'm sure you expect a lot more people to come.
Sure.
One comes on Bebani Bine Kasi. You want to be down with China, more be 13.
I never can't say so we don't know anything about that. But we know that it's going to be a massive one.
Proceed for Amam.
Everything is sorted.
You have
everything is sorted. We don't have any issue.
Okay, you have enough resources to embark on this.
Everything. Danger man say diaspora for Kasom Discan Brewine. He has been saying this for long. The pain that diaspora in the kitchen say, Omu Yisika break Kwesi and Kojuana Kwame.
Did you all kinds of one am the music here?
Nimuda. Maso Asabre out in the year we can say. Maso Asabe say first camera and Fankoma Elvis. Mpacho dana mo for Elvis ka say omo no mo ye demonstration.
Also onim.
Very good. Maso Asabe friend Maso Asabe ka cho say we say diaspora for some di sike ba mpacho ti otu. So we say diaspora for some di sike ba na mo fam brantem na e kwa ye yen to fam meeting so. Na okan we waka say omo first camera no. Come on, I mean we shouldn't do this. Things that he says about this
Nana Minta.
But it's not nice.
Nana Minta.
Yes, sir, Mr. Otuo.
And I'm say bafo wa danger ma wa no. Me pese obeso busu asemba ko.
Mbacho mati Mr.
Okay, bafo. So you have been fingered. Yeah, I say that's why for what did you can nana etie o. No uni no.
Maybe ebia edinuna but we say dey share.
Oh, okay.
But on this promise program, highway, we spoke to the vice chairman of the diasporan phobias.
Okay.
I say, I won't get the sika at the demonstrators.
Okay.
Here, when you say, yeah,
okay.
Live interview,
okay.
That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, on no workers is here. I spoke to Master Asabe, and Master said, that's what I'm for this care. And a mom from will be a family. One the kind is here. She said, become my different.
Okay. Now, I'm that about Fonga.
Is it too much of my team? I
say that's for Vice President Nakasa.
Yeah, Andra week, and interview. No, I watch it. And as some more Kayano, I mean, Buffalo shouldn't do this. Or see diaspora are not aware of this. But if individually, they are not supporting. Like
individual diaspora supporter is a supporter.
On the 5th of February, end of the week, meeting pa. Or see diaspora for any demonstration, they are not organizing anything.
Okay.
But individually, say individually, they can support it. One can say, oh, yes, Cabrayan. He didn't say that. Bible shouldn't do this.
But usually, no, yeah, na omwa omo wa manane na omo te enka no ya na omo so sometimes they support causes like this and unti vice no could bring money and menya say is too far away from anana nesanity.
But so what I want him to know is say yeah demonstration.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the diaspora.
Okay, more music and to be diaspora na
we are yes, I mean they can come on board. That one yes a pokra bi nsem. A pokra so to gum. But we are doing our thing. We are not dependent on any diaspora members.
Okay.
I mean, I say a demonstration way, but like time or no, any police for it keeps on going. But for now, we've seen everything.
And the date today, saying,
but you're 19 February, which is next week Monday.
Okay, Martin says, more the jungle being in Abba.
I'm a patron, Yenyabre. And Mr. Tum Pacho, meaning the last time I met a shopper, meaning the last time I interviewed the club PRO. But always Akambi. Akambi is not a peer of the club. But there be a moment problem. Watch I work with some of my friends last week. The other kind their chips are kind. You could see say chips is speaking from Sebi. Like I don't know what to say. But there be also about
Nana,
yes, sir.
Let me correct you before you go ahead.
Okay.
Akambi listens to our program. And Akambi is a board member of Accra Hearts of Oak. So if there's something about Hearts of Oak, Akambi say he wants to correct it or make a pointer. Ye Jumanamra Maya Quine say he has a right to a rejoinder. The Hearts of Oak PRO, it should be my producers fee said they have to call him. But anytime you have heard Akambi here, so Obe can cry and answer, I know so Obe can observe here. And he's reacting to what we have discussed here. We cannot force the House of OPRO to listen to us. And this assembly can be said, Okasei. Obine Kasai na so may a PRO for Omomoye demonstration. So I have a reaction. We need to allow you to do it. So if the House of OPRO thinks there's anything he wants to react to, or any commentary he wants to run, he's allowed to do it. But what I say, so we don't call Akambi. Say hey, and near maybe we are official nimu, and that he wants to react. That is allowed. Why?
It is the doom, but Joe. Last two friends, chips are a bit educating. You know, I was expecting some. I think Chipsa reacted to, and I said, okay, about his side of the story, and I can be so kind the side of the story. So it depends on your own interpretation and how you see Akambi. For us, the Akambi Beka and say they were still in negotiations, and then Chief Samo decided say Ombeko GFA, okay, and our Chief Sasube Chief said the thing had delayed so much so that they had no other option than to go there. I mean, Nini said the Akambi kind was out of place. Yo, Mati.
All right, so we wish you all the best. Why, Nana?
Thank you.
Okay. Good. Minzao. Hello. I'm so okay. Guys, there be many just say, yeah, meba. Yeah, but yeah, the President Kufo Cab Jenga, but Mintis Mobo. Obi demonstration by the Amoko. And so Nema so Jagum Kwana. Mobamba President Kufo. Oh, straight. Beji Kufo. Eddie Obiao. And so they did demonstration in Yana. Siasiana say Monty.
Will be set a goal with a gargantuan demonstration which will bring together all true phobias clad in their rainbow colors. Why? Yes, because the once gigantic and glorious club that won 8 league trophies in 10 years and conquered great clubs like Air Ali, Kotoko, Zamalek, Esperance, and Co. to win the CAF Champions League, Confederation Cup, and the Super Cup to superimpose their pontificacious reiteration of Africa has been battered, bruised, imam, prophet, bishop, general, assistant commissioner of police, prison officer, teacher, lawyer, judge, driver, suicide boy, actor, trader, astronaut, and every co-minini. Your presence is needed, whether with a cup of water, bucket, or even a spoon, to blossom the oak tree once again with a mighty demonstration to remind the powers that be to convey an AGM and give us a new, vibrant, vivacious, and vintage ball that will discombobulate every melancholism and replace them with great thematism. Yes, Monday, 19th February is the day. Let all true phobia converge at the Kwame Nkrumah interchange of Bradford at 7 a.m. sharp. Procession starts at 8 a.m. through selected principal streets of Accra. Contact line 0246 889543 0244 641355 0243 040487 0243 30 1757 and 0244 727838. Phobia eschatological abincunabuli unputadably sexualized. Phobia never say die until the bones are rotting.
All right, so we jingle no. I think there were a few issues with sound. But anyway, you were that in it.
Yeah, I'm updating the
In a rush.
For what message now put to across the clear. Nipa or call it on. Or started with a bit of history of how to folk are or who say oak tree.
Papa didn't know.
Yeah, Papa who say oak tree now holding about form, no problem. But the quality, it represented the omo person here. So one, their graphics on the barbonting should be sharp. Untimin koye graphics 2x4 be and fan barbonting. Obi who obe something. Or something negative about the na person mo yen. To monpe a professional graphic design or graphics na details about the mono any the image they want to paint no e be spot on because untimi nka say o koye demo na o graphics awo ye a o question the work of obi no na enu mo be ba bonte na enye fe
Okay.
untimi nka say o koye demo na o jingle abaye no ye betie na echichichichi what's the Mr. Two first
Ebi ombe ni.
yeah China phone bi wo ho call the ban you didn't good. You can't do that.
Star Boy was circle.
Yeah, finishing touches. Finishing touches.
Okay. I think they should work on the sound. Captain.
Nana
Minta question will be our. Nana Minta any I can be a dinkomo. So he said, but let's get people to understand that.
Yeah.
Harry, on catch diaspora for you some this but there are some supporters or more diaspora, just like if you're Ghana, almost supporting the mono.
Yeah.
And those people individually have decided to bring money to support. No more because they are not here physically, no. Yeah. Oh yeah, they use Kakrom Wonu to support.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Nobody should get it straight. But one thing I like about him is that he listens to us a lot.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
And for us, Nana, we are grateful.
Nana Minta.
Yeah. But if we train before we go here, now on the bus, Alaji, Yaya or film, Alaji Yaya Jibrin.
Oh.
Monsomonia, we know. Me baby, who's a bio America?
Yeah.
Didn't come on now, mommy. These few pictures about. Yeah, and the anymore.
So there's a beer.
Not Debbie. Now your friend Okozung, your friend Alaji Jemmy. Alaji Aya, or more. True and true Kotoko. He has been Kotoko from day one.
Yeah.
Or no, he was part of Team Noir, like no Kawomo, when they won the first African Cup, the second. He has always been there. His entire life has been Kotoko. Owodoha.
This is him.
Where Herbert, Team No Kaya, TV3. So the two of them are late. TV3 is late, and Aziz in America. None or by. But he was in Ghana recently. Me didn't come. And I'm so bad. Any mammy as any papa. One of them. And Alaya Owodoha. I think he was traveling to Mecca as a Bibisa. And it happened there. And the man and the Bushian said they are planning to bring him down on Thursday.
Okay.
And then Tuesday. So I'm over some bet him number to Ghana and then bring him to Kumasi. TB update a man for in a Dana sad mala, Mr. Kotoko. And all that. There's a lady Ayana. No, that's how Mr. Incident was on the salon time at a point Gaka Kotoko former reporter Kotoko Gaka is a Gaka patron and as a council of elders. All of them. These are 34 no. Major Alassen, Medin Yame.
Sabaka was like if our chairman Fatah will be at Bona or financier or also called Nano.
Sanity.
Sana.
So Edianko, they're talking or did the moon by the can we talk about it a while? Information business enough, yeah, you know.
To say they are all canon. Omo organizers, no. Maswa Sabre, Muhammad Alasa no any omo keke kan ho nyina no omo say they are still going ahead with the demo and that the recent appointment in the club no does not respond to omo demands and I say normal omo hwe e dey fi club ni mu no. But then there are people omo fi ase take different positions on the demo. Some of them feels and no be do hard no dey no fi say nti na nka omo be support the demo no. Those things has been responded to. Until who they need say ombekoswa aye demo no. Until no some of them if you see take the backstage and I say take withdrawal e dey fi fencing the money mu any the keke kan ho near the ade. Until days ahead no it's going to be very interesting because you be hwe normal e be sisi any normal e be koso and na be kire how far the money be ko. Tama say me because me use the word diaspora now I'm speaking to individuals amanone fo say almost so a certain contribution to it enti I'm not talking about the group diasporan you know but because first then I make the group no be distance who say the group has not taken interest but individuals no there maybe the whole almost taking interest almost mbeboa na time it doesn't even surprise you say the same people no some of them individual as a group no dey almost nka ho but pick your individual na almost leaders ni nyina seems for they are for the same cause no.
Who can't that's right for
yes
it doesn't surprise me because they think that as a group we are not interested in approaching no. But as an individual I can decide
but when we say ubenya key leaders no omo nyina are also for it. So then a bit difficult for you to even distance them as an entity and as a body. But almost person you call by the root of and by the way of individuals. That's fine. But fact is that they want to be part of it. Timer. I said I met to us no.
Yes,
I want to plead with the demonstrators in leadership, especially in the Kasai. And it's exciting to know say he's an aficionado of this station because of your repa no about promise if you promise no quite repa I just want to need you man
and we thank him for that.
Yeah, we appreciate it so much. They need to do a fine job. Omo withdraw jingwe
when they say I can read
no and say omo ti class obi bo kra omo kan because some pan you go
and I can read
because you cannot want to
but let's not overflog
and embarrass yourself this
let's
like
not
this.
overflog it.
There are things that they are overflogging.
Yeah, can read.
Yeah, to say for instance, to say a normal only in the year interview. Some of the things that he mentioned, a chum the dada. Some of the people have even spoken to them. But still, Okufa was on the demonstration.
After any opportunity.
No, I'm not talking about the orchestra fan. I'm talking about normal almost some demonstration. You know, some of the issues that Okufa, Omudi and a board member only did attempt. I do have but they're holding on to it. Me, I have said it here and I've said it everywhere. Say this demonstration, it is not really about those individuals no more cannot. It is about fighting for the heart and soul of House of Folk. And now more yeah. And me, I'll say it any day, anytime, anyway. Say, I didn't know more yeah, no. It is not against Akambi, it is not against Nyaho, it is not against Odote, it is against Togbe. And they know. And they know how much you should stand phone as a small screen keke. Just so that you can get somebody where you as alibi. But truly, they are fighting for the heart and the life and heart and soul of House of Folk. I don't know where you know. Because I just had there.
Obi and a demonstration. Now I'm reasons why I demonstration. What's in Yanwa?
Tama.
Name another reason
I talk to them.
Na say Togo then almost I mean
say the day they will make it clear, say Togo, the larger masses of the House of Full supporters will tear them apart. They know. Because the larger masses believe that.
So what would they get at the end of the demonstration? Maybe if you are demonstrating to get the soul and hearts of the ending, now say you don't hit your target. Now say Odekofa Akambini Odotoya. What do you expect to get at the end of the demonstration?
That is why on my series of demonstration, ABR hit snag no.
Oh, but they are saying their last demonstration worked for them. The last hours of year demonstration was saying the trophies.
And say
that did not hit a snag.
Time and Macadabia say that demonstration didn't do anything because already now they have sacked a coach, they will appoint a coach.
No, but then it said the kind of coach.
They will definitely appoint a coach.
And it said the kind of coach who should come.
No.
But at the end of the day, they had what they wanted after the demonstration. So
I disagree. Obia one opinion. Me, I disagree. Time ahead, my mention what see, only papa you can say, or say the last AGM Momokoye, the recent one. To be catch on say, obey dissolve board no reconstitute board no. Also, Omokoye silent to be catch on. Now to be say, ebesi February, the reconstitution of the new board no, ebebasu in the AGM in February, and not to be. Abekache we are seeing in say February AGM need to be maso. He didn't even consider the reason or the rationale. Right now, or say as far as Onome is concerned, there's nothing like a board in House of Folk today.
Said that
and which law?
To him that was logical. That's what I say. To we catch him say there's going to be an AGM in February. But before Mbeba February, I know a dissolve board way. Tono die ni book mu die the board stands dissolved. Reason here ama AGM ne delay no it's got nothing to do with the board and its dissolution. And no auditors report them my. So the amana delay does not include
the reconstitution
the board.
The reconstitution of the new board will only take place at the next AGM. And
no, you do it and then go to say you dissolve the first one before you go. And
has there been announcement of dissolution of any board? No,
that's how he sees it.
But I know, but there's no announcement has been made.
Based on Togo's words.
But no announcement has been made.
So that's his conclusion.
And you can't draw that conclusion.
I don't think it's wrong. I mean,
no, but what kind of conclusion is the
conclusion? You may disagree with him.
That is not better on anything.
Oh, it's better on Togo's speech.
No, but the conclusion can only be bettered on an announcement from the board that the current board.
But that was an announcement. An announcement by the executive board chairman, the majority shareholders, in February. Nama gusa board we.
And on guye.
And you fancy gu.
How?
Osafan say. The reason Jomum Fanko AGM no does not include Togo's inability to dissolve a board. The reason Jomum Koyen say, I don't want to sound like I agree with him, but I'm just saying, you cannot fight his conclusion. You cannot fight his conclusion.
No, but me, I don't accept his conclusion. I think a week.
I like it. You can decide not to accept that. But also so I'm
I think a week.
Very legal argument. Very legal argument.
Lawyers, yes.
I understand him. But listening to Nana Minta. And then someone working clearly me who said the demonstrators almost stands now soft in Kakra because the original and near man demonstrators original has to do with your appointed coaches, Odote and Cambridge issues among others. Hold on now, original mopa and Mr. As we stand now, no, Sunday money resolved. Anka coach, initially nice was training as in there. But because of us who arrival at Accra late and and I went to obviously training as number channel unveiling to the club. So
a club travels within the country. With the whole program say we say I'm doing
they have to postpone it. I no more postpone. Watch none up.
I said the national football can or say ko preach was sorry about Germany. You know we announcement na omo ka che nipa tuntum for nzechna. The best start here sorry in the 6. Drop for them catch them say 8.
You to do for the area so yeah.
Ozi we muka se so member eat. You catch him.
Catch
him.
It's often
O chia brofo no catch him say, come to church at 8. O before no. No say
if you say you go e say late. 6 na be 8 no.
Obi tejima he ya. Obi tejima be sa konkai. Anaka and say
maybe I say almost say almost a lot of stopovers.
Which was not part of the trip.
The initial arrangement.
Oh, I don't know, but then be home do baby I no see. Maybe I want to do kakra. Do baby I no see. Maybe I'm person yeah.
Take it through.
Walk around.
Okay, that's fine. That's
so in no I did not shoot about mainly on the AGM. So I na me tell na kasana on the AGM and the formation of the board.
And my Harris, the target is not.
In fact, the initial cry
yeah, they want a reconstitution of the board. For them, that will also solve problems.
I assure them, and that the last AGM, Wakachom said, because now Omo in the process, Omo complete Omo Nema, and in fact, you see Omo new, more by November, now Omo that almost structure no office
complex
complex no say no we and that no conclude on that. After that then they form a new board no, and now all kinds of music board members no be Emma, and I think say be Emma it has to do with old age and that stuff and be babum, and that 5 no committee no the question is why that 5 no be committee. Are they the people who are active, or are they the people who have the club at heart, and for that they want to go?
It looks more of like a managing board, because board be anywhere. You come meetings and out here and that's
the managing board.
So if they have selected 5 of them, that's also allowed.
Yes,
along the line. Well, board for the maximum number they meet will be 6 times a year, and unless there's an emergency, it be a 4, be a 3, quarterly, and those things. And the workers from year 5 no be now we meetings,
Yeah.
And our fans say that's a
yeah, I think so. I think that is a so at the end of the day, me feel say demonstration there. We now a year much more of a petition to Togbe. I think I prefer not to a demonstration, but then. So if they want to do a demonstration,
it looks like they have tried that one now.
Well, the whole thing is also to
demonstration.
A petition there.
And just a revolt by few of them. Demonstration there, you write placards,
yes.
you go through the principal street, you send petitions.
And I mean, also not more working there. Nanka is going to be on these areas. Let's wait and see. You won't say who demonstrators no placards be good to. And nema among for the church or can one and can more can you see the point? As you know, yes, I feel like I can be a petitioner on the eve of AGM. And can be a petition at the say at least Kyle say and send me say okay probably say Nyamobi Omoye. So to make you to fine say yes, sometimes some words a free doctor ho to the supporters. It was a hash. Me feel say doctor bit more tone down. Sometimes me feel say who he has be allergy issues be or what it be best sort, but most of the times allergy and talk on say any panel e be allergy on a Facebook sorry WhatsApp platform. And so Yana has for them side way. The kind of insult allergy mon there's no supporters no. It do matter.
So why are they still there?
Oh, because told them no meba. Don't be any pedu ever to dinner time na call 1-on-1 on WhatsApp platform.
I think that
for do matter no that to say I say oh yeah supporters.
Me back captain yeah say wait my address. Why are they on the platform? Supporters platforms.
He see himself so he's also one supporter.
No, it's not how you see yourself. You are a board member. To say yeah mukre why be our power platform. You see us hanging around. But very difficult for you who a leader. The omo cannot wait. So bet why you won't be behind the scenes you don't try to argue with them and defend yourself.
Yeah. That is where
that's what I'm saying. You don't need that kind because you only both or a supporter. He thinks that any man ko ye no oka. Your explanation will not change his position. You rather try to solve the problem if you can. Untimi anu idin. You do attempt kakra anu idin na dey asem or leave the platform.
As at best.
Some of these, Obehu say ebi ho no mo a discussion e ko so platform no so no. And go higher na enye no na can be responded directly to. Yamfa ne say bia oben say bia na waba in private bia no enya. Me know I'm just trying to say. Oben say bakro no. Wa pick our private conversation on ne papa ni nya no.
So that's happened once, twice. Why are you still doing it?
So that I agree with you. Say, Alaji, you're a big man.
You leave them to. You leave them to.
So these are the areas. But me, I will be advancing House of Folk supporters to be an opportunity. So if say at him day you be aya, almost free. Say almost who is company for no. Almost you pass they are. They almost do matter.
And when
no, that I agree with you. But they helping to be with them on those platforms. But obviously single out do matter papa. Meaning one supporter be. I'm so too. One allergy there in some course no by nay so can allergy sama on the bekun. What catch them say? Now he's come to understand and never be more. But he feels a lot of household people and
that year so also be a leader. Meaning what is happening to the youth of today. Mama example why Neogaka is a top force one of these competitions na obi bring energy drink bi tina omo sponsor na near the winners the best players na ade no na me stadium e cho so omo match back here point na akobin zenjeni bi ya ko aron fa de gaka fo hiri nyansa ba ko great let's go am go find energy drink na kwaro tum say o yeye ankasa to try no who say oh senior boss said say let's say be ni ye o you have to understand them say na system na be you utumia you avoid it but also you cannot be reacting and responding to them so by I mean to say over force if there's any other thing
the morning come on there de ade chi ade senyina na the morning kwet sasa wo person to babo anoma no so pe ba bia akọ the house in pennyfo no hu say some man take some decisions be any manim ya Mr. Otuo ebema ejana no ayedin because imagine say house start league with coach Efen Bashiru na bi omo bo be 2-3 na sinitrase kenu be hit more be man sem na ye more therefore as a some find ways na omo tutu dem onum kakra ahode na omo de be hye dem no omo tutum nti ye de coach aba ye de MD aba to hye MD ni pro for mine kama na omo de ato ye nim say by Friday no be yi coach na kire dem no so ye Monday ti by Friday is expected say to go betenase nyawo betenase akan be betenase odote betenase MD betenase new coach betenase and they will speak to the public so one or the other they will dilute the system before the demo on Monday because either they will answer some questions or betimi paint a picture of their new vision for the club because new MD ana CEO aba no when isu ade hunu bi esi nani so to betimi aka ne de mfie be num edi manimi I de adwuma ama me person me heart say person me heart say and these was upo ebeto supporters ni bi akoma so tie bi ankomo anka Monday oma adwun so mu si abonten no ebi te sa ankomo na akoma no beto yem kakra ama ma decide so mu twi break entina na me kana no pa na say so organize the demo we at this time politically the House of Folk leadership put in Nyoma to gain some of the points from board in this one from ebia the political board na obi to na aba no omo twi bi bo omo na wanye careful the success of them on beba for so take a break na put all your challenges on a paper na petition board no na ma wiase nyira hu se initially na obuafu pa no why wa adwen se nka woni omo ba be di asie na mom decisions o ma taking tino mo time kakra. Now you put the petition to the board, no more sign the public. Until after 2 months, after 3 months, now among sense your mother de emu biema. Afe mo sorry a obi abeka say no kre. Munya bref sa momo and no man to 2 money. So I think said they should take some chill pill kakra na omunya abotre. Now the issue about Otuo-Acheampong and Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong, Mr. Tu, we are penina ekuya na abenya basobode. That's the new system. A free system numa anam penifo ne nkuye na amanfo ye mo chairman no chairman. Because the standard of heart to folk. You fan say nipa no. What the oba football munche. We did just 20 years in football. And oba football moi. We who a house of folk sider. Na omo kobobo ani ebisa se house share sen whether home or away. House of folk eka akitu bi ko almost a year. Na away game a house a win in do two. So you see the differences. And your man drop it. Until a company for now, my join your man, your man drop here. You don't expect people to sing praises for you. They will give it to you. Until Otuo-Acheampong home who said their performance never justify the reaction of the fans towards them.
So my question, demonstration. Now based on, let's look at supporter power. Let's look at the legal aspect of it. Yeah. Now this is club or my floaty shares, go for auto shares. And the supporter says we are demonstrating. Something which as a BS of the board chairman or no based on the constitution of the board. We don't let's let's pick
yes, because I will share ya 2 minutes I want kratem house of folk supporters need no for and no correct.
So I'm just be a shareholders
no
all the concerned supporters and shareholders
assembly no and now makano for almost 2 years say we are seeing a woman a bottom and a chess and a jawasam too. Tia ye befia. Mubet me a tranga and hire more plans by brutal for the bar. Or met me a boning in a gunoma or my arrangement for a Mobaswa, Mubeka Sabia, baby, or Adaka Kotowi, Unisha can because Unicapre. So if I know Father Catcher say, oh, you're trained or more, it was a chroma for it to be plans. By in 2 weeks, I brought for the Bible Druno to Mr. Bibiasa. Was a meeting some coinano, a grown Mukudi. It's a Drew Bra.
And this in this case, supporters number 2 no away.
A Drew Bra. Say, has the cut supporters. A person, some more can a dimwa. It's not the only but 2 tables. The last time America say how to folk supporters, chapters, or even the concerned supporters. Say, has a bomb match be a. Yeah, dedicate maybe 1,500 tickets constant. Yeah, talk. At this particular site. Maybe a baby born in area now has ticket or toy and 2,000. Meaning they've occupied close to 75% of how to folk ticket on toy for their match day, whether it's small or not. Me example keke. Some sorry say yes, I de be a toss 1,500 no. Yeah, be a team no cray qua where. Yeah, the coupon call Emma Tim is a muntofu on Fangu Bass the Munqua. Rise up, no demand is man, yet these changes are. Yes, we are a very dry.
But that's not fair because the supporters there, they have their role to play.
Exactly.
And yeah, because without the supporters, there's no football club. So their numbers alone, whether influential or not, should be able to determine how powerful they are. And now we can
numbers is saying has supporters and the numbers. Unsaid them who a mudrusa. Yepo yempo. Who a mudru. Ewo. Yajitum some near the soul of the club. But ye born the tough ebua. Too. Has supporters no omudron above from. Our dinner and affairs has supporters come on. Nan your mail soon who the Serbium. Say, Saquay in Chichemu. And even Baba Ampa. Circles no hopper. But who said, ye be bastard your pie besheno. Who said them who circles for nearby, you know. Because we free her. And recently, the dynamism of the world, we are seeing a lot of the supporters they create active on social media, WhatsApp near deno. Omo numbers no contribution
yeah.
Utmi notice your contribution even than some of the recognized bodies.
Abrochi power no.
Good.
Say I know na ma born again. Ghana for the on baby on farmer. This
So assembly to for a boom you say. Has a cheetah for them come home. They need a united force. A united force that it is strong enough. No more contribution no any visible. Omundi can establish here no. More importance no any clear. Yet to say supporters here. But some mu dia mo ya ma team no mo ya hu a.
Okay.
Obi abetimi akasa manim kwa. But some kabum na mo buy nim say mo duduo nie. Mo ye registered. Mo numbers you say you can boast of these.
So you have reasons to
these numbers.
Okay.
People who are contributing. Some organizing here. Na some sorry a. Panyin not one na ho because who say mo yi akonya na ne to ba fom. But say not one. Oh, say we free here ba, oh say we free here ba. On set them whom ho den na. Or the money bet me den etutu form kakra. So I think they should go back. So kwase na eden ensesa na adwen. Omo nko machi kakra. Na omo nsesa eyo omo demo strategy no. Na omo ma this direction a house of folk epeso obo kono. Omo ma sa direction ne time kakra. And after time if they still believe so direction no enko the way they want it. The kind of changes and recommendations are ebi omo de man penifo say omo fan say the new direction no penifo ne nya based on the resource on the field no so say be kan asem no ho ya ebe ma obi ahu say there bi so type cheni oje wo ye hu say ade na tie omo bo omo twi break kakra and omo say ma time omo ma time no man san to nyoma yi and when it gets to that stage they'll get the maximum support of everybody. But this time you pay woman there. Mr. Otuo, me want say come to break kakra.
Mate. So next issue, obe start your mommy na fe enko.
A lot of pictures na ma born. Na I don't know say me who so wa he. Asebo. Okay. Mr. Otuo, where commentary on regulation samese me mfem manenti. Se me de masamimo. Na ye to aso wo ho na Mr. To documents we no e focus on understanding the legal side of issues concerning transfers, status of players, any other issues. The 2023 edition na emunsem no eno ne ye be fa kakra and wo ha die you so obetimi aboaye pa me de bi ma wanopa no enti we say yes no we still the 2023 edition no because me say ye checks bi there are two documents Bako talks about the registration and transfer the pay and when a commentary on registration and the regulation of the transfer and the status of the players. This document this is the 3rd edition. Now FIFA say offer issue BR. Now what a case relating to issue at the account as an example. In the first one here which is the American, the validity of a contract may not be made subject to a successful medical examination or a grant of work permit. Into when an use may not but this is just the rule. But baby, any the 2023 version. Can person call the 2023 version just the face netoswa for us to know say 2023 now. Then we'll proceed to the part where it talks about medical examination and the other count. Now, answer not better so let me read it. I say clubs have a specific obligation to organize medical examination before signing a contract with a player. Okay. This is what a FIFA can. A specific obligation to organize medical examination before signing a contract with a player. If a club fails to abide by this fundamental principle and instead decides to sign the contract before it receives confirmation that the player is fit or healthy, it does so at its own risk. Now, say if a club fails to abide by this fundamental principle,
which is
medicals before signing, fundamental principles, and instead decide to sign the contract before it receives confirmation that the player is fit and healthy, it does so at its own risk. A contract signed under these circumstances will be considered valid and binding, and the club will not be permitted to terminate it unilaterally if the player goes on to fail the medicals or fails the medicals to undertake or fails to undertake the medicals. So if the player, in this case, fails the medicals or fails to undertake the medicals, the contract is still binding. In so sign the player new year. Now catch a player and say uncle medicals no catch on yet. Now so a new example back o sign new year. Now for catch a player and say uncle medicals no catch on yet. And now say okoye kra no failure. According to this particular 2023 edition, FIFA said the contract is still binding.
What is binding? Say or say ensure said what we do what before. Maybe say repeat it.
Okay. Clubs have a specific obligation.
Specific obligation.
To organize medical examination before signing a contract with a player. If a club fails to abide by this fundamental principle, and instead, there's a one year, decide to sign the contract before it receives confirmation that the player is fit and healthy, it does so at its own risk. Which is the club. Yes. Where FIFA, I'm saying Confa first one into so the man commentary on with almost 600 pages. So we are focused on medical examination. I say a contract signed under these circumstances will be considered valid and binding, and the club will not be permitted to terminate the contract unilaterally if the player goes on to fail the medicals or fails to undertake the medical. Yes, a club now sign a player. Sa contract yajiatum. In say player no credit is onyanya medicals no. And now say okoye no failure. FIFA says sa contract now on any sign you know. And now someone did the fundamental principles so no. Wajiatum. This is an example. There might be other ones. So the example we need to focus on. A contract terminated in this way is considered to be terminated without just cause. Then they proceed to state according to CAS. Case are CAS a dia. They no be can commentary no. Player club signing now.
I wish I could see the cases.
Yeah, a lot of cases.
Me FIFA mrana me lawyer, but and I don't know minimum law.
Yeah.
But there meaning why you are giving this example, if it pertains to the Shafiu Kotoko case, I have a different view. And that different view is, it looks like Kotoko so much say there was some amount of dishonesty.
Good. On the part of the player.
On the part of the player. Yeah. And that the player is aware or was aware
of the injury.
But
decided not to tell them.
Or took advantage of probably Mreya Woken.
Yeah.
And I think that the law should have a space for things like this. I've not seen it. I'm saying these are more kind of
almost 630
more kind of because one Obisu Kachem said once a player was not registered
by the club
or Neman go through. Man or
so this is the document. Commentary on
regulations
until I was 2023.
And they say
So until you were just the regulation there RSTP no and on the use 2023 version use May, which means a holiday a kwan wo and away no and also the 2020 which adds the commentary and the cases from CAS no use shall not. So at this point, say Mr. Tuna no Pamecam, I'll still come back to say there's difference between a case and a verdict. It would be wrong for us to sit here, despite reading all this, to say Kotoko Elusu case, you know. it will be wrong. And
No, so that's what I'm saying.
And I'll still repeat it again.
Okay, so but since I want to church remember idea, or say FIFA does not deal with moral issues. So dishonesty is not discussed at FIFA. Okay, so now me busawi.
Yeah.
Now, assuming say GFA, well, I'm told say
yes.
Oko GFA is here. Shafi is not registered. He's not a Kotoko player.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and somebody told me so by that the GFA doesn't have the locus to even sit on the case.
Yes, which is true because confirm say mandatory medicals now club will be able to complete the registration of the player. No, it rejected it because of the medical results are
so it may turn civil.
Yeah.
Because then it's not a GFA matter.
Now, won't you call FIFA cars?
But he been a player now, on a member of the FA.
No,
football players are not.
Players are not.
And if they may resort to the civil court, probably alongside the FIFA and the cars.
I think so. The time I came, I think they strongly believe say it's very difficult for any football body to prosecute this case or adjudicate on this case because
I don't think so because if the player deposits or attach a copy of the agreement or any of these international bodies and his name is registered as a footballer, FIFA knows him as a footballer. Asante Kotoko is recognized as a football club.
Okay.
And Tibia, one of the bodies may.
Okay.
But me, if I were Kotoko, and idea, you try the civil court and see. Let the Obemo cast a dishonesty.
The civil aspect, no dear.
And Casabia own say, maybe. Sobet. We are a pass sign contract.
Yeah.
And I promise, and a promise or contract. Contract number also by the Casa. So we are maybe about Untimin Casa.
What do you see?
Osan adeti hana. Wa kwa medical I minimum ehuri. Adeti a Untimin.
First day on a year.
So say ada say me dem asan we mu ma we mu. Ba wunim so edu maybe I want ba Untimin Casa. The case looks very interesting.
There was one document and you may not. And you may not. And there's another document. So may not no and not just say you come back to contract now.
May not just say you have to test the law well.
Yes.
To not just only
may not no. You show contract no. Me a check your contract no near decided. So from the sources within Kotoko,
okay, they
believe that they may not, which is also a 2023 edition.
The same 2023 edition.
Yes. Also, where a commentary to win a cat law now. Now, chirim aside the cases.
So the commentary.
Yes,
commentator.
Bakune around 123 pages, and I wear 600 pages and more. What they say? Into when a picket minus third parties. Now I'm out case.
And I'm the radio, no.
Yes, I'm out case into weno and a picking to also movie and about according to cars. After so much, no about cars, so vedita hodwa.
All right. So it looks
passing a judgment on this will be wrong.
Okay.
What could believe we say the player failed medicals.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And they have evidence.
Another one I
heard. The Commissioner of Sometymer Sports Complex. And in
African Games.
All African Games in summer President Dakoka. All African Game this time. So you start
some commission.
Commission doesn't want to know. Now, only a short into Bintiminko.
I had an invite to be there.
So you are a big man.
Oh no.
No, but you are a big man.
As I enjoy for brain acquire. So no can short.
You have.
We are so fortunate ahead of programs in Germany.
Yeah.
On crisscrossing Europe and elsewhere.
That's it.
And short about. Short about.
Now, preaching on one fortunate.
Yes,
oh, sir, and your head of sports behind it, you could
and then
your head of sports, your head of sports, different Sakrani refusal.
So I think this is the first of its kind, and I think you commend the government for.
Yes, I don't know if you but I'm money in the picture. I'm on
project.
But
10 lane swimming.
I'm to the bottom picture.
Video now.
So I'm from 2025.
10 lane swimming pool for competition. 10 lane swimming pool for training. An Olympic size complex. I know them say Ghana finna be Abba. So
and also sports authority for number as well. And
of course, but we are hoping this time around it will see. And I'll commend the government. Yeah, I'll commend the government.
But Tema a
na hari wa na obusame e Tema side on wa 18 and 8
What's only more jai na
oh but hari ni about Tema
what can 18 who's 18 on who's 8
na only be committee 18 o just any be committee 18
and I say bro
siasa committee 18 o
yes
me no Tema Tema heva I Tema na committee 18 I'm better me fanka
Tema fire say Tema na
me
18 e kwa na ko pram na
me nim Tema ye
then 18 e kwa no so o ko so ga ko pe kwa no
honestly me nim Tema ye na me na Tema ana
o perform kwa himbo
o me anka se papa no show o for too much for what me nya
o just say na different everyone say Newtown e ko himbo
o be say yanko me ka che no be
on the Accra Central
so what I'm saying is that commendable you be bomb on panin
18 not 8
ma ka se ba fo ni mo
18 not 8 go committee 8 na o kwa kosi niema nti say as I was so je so nante from Newtown to Osu
na some akwa mi so to waka me free say yes some would say say the government will construct 100 artificial buffalo 100 artificial pitches before the end of a term. Laudable. Say more artificial pitches.
Yeah.
But what made me freeze artificial pitches? A bar. Empty me and serve the purpose. No year ne. Sikano mjije no. Anya loko no. First in football no so too. Oba Abes Parker.
Captain.
You I'll come there.
Maintenance
Me so too. When it's about in football, a buying no, sporter. I say a buying no. Mr. Two, enya fan be a take care of animal.
Captain.
What I say? Let's be. But you are restricted. You never be more.
Minimum bruchery. Intimate can bruche. But I've seen places or areas are okay. If you want them to open up for you, you pay something.
But so
I'm saying, sir, young man said the whole of Ashton. Ababa see Astro Theft.
Yeah.
Why be a Bantama? Why be a Ghana baby? Yeah. Near say, for instance, for the sake of maintenance, any insurance, your mom wear pitching in tea, or quack or bobo, pay a token. Yes, I know you are buying the antino.
For example,
let's also go to 280 and
costume, a train war, Kukwasi, pack. Say the beer is so Jessica, and San
Now, costume say will be the any business.
Of course, yes, can you munya?
How many don't place that?
Your costume, see.
No, but with all due, we have to move from there.
We have to move, but every other time is not here. Me feel say government no. Yes, see baby. First in there, you used to.
You need to pay.
Yeah, baby. Near bobo. Not yet. That's your talent no. Bafo. Yeah, understand it. Now you pick it from them. No more. But in idea you parking now. No call the chance or 2 for park. Ubedo. Paloko down on your group.
I said the bear and say. Said the bear. Somebody should be responsible. Wow, Geno. And I'm so quiet. Obey go for Baba Numunsu. I'm better to rob a go. Somebody should clean there. So washroom be a wha. Now, what's any pay you so clean it so to maintain it. If you want to maintain anything, including your house, why would fear our team? Somebody will keep you in a certain state. There should be maintenance. And I agree with this on any day.
Me free, sir.
Free.
You costumes and then kwada idea. So you find a way say omudi and kebe mo kwan e are benefiting from all this because
so today
but yet
your mom you course no who say it is business.
Oh, starting from them.
Don't they sell the players? don't omunje omunje training and development
abani input in development football no so to eka hu yo imagine film
enu tin one boy see picture ma
and to see we na so na se ka omunji
unrestricted you was see aban cannot come from Accra to maintain the Kokwase Park as a AstroTurf almost so can sometimes also tua bills.
No, if you decide also can they are fine.
But also be a grand time on yan. Almost tua bills. Obi o ko no munsu atutu agu ho. But gate na there kantan na di on kre bitimi say. So pay something so we can maintain it for the rest of the period for you.
Can't we say in the morning it's
unfortunate I'm arguing with you, but
do that, but
I think that you need to pay something.
Yes, I think it shouldn't be actually
for what they are here now.
It should be at that grassroots level. That is where we feel
grassroots level business.
A buying quite of us will develop in football.
They take training and development.
Definitely.
Yeah, but Toby players hey, Sanieba. Draw business models around it. You see, draw business models around it.
Me free say
can it tell radio near the by near the GG any TFM near Bonum near the GG any. It got to a state, it has become business. I'm saying that my coach na free call abrim attitude players e bi ko ne bia ba now ko training near CB abosom to about 500 cedis bi na say ne be training wa ha o say aban dia bentiem fe no so nche and this is proper digitization.
Grassroots.
I don't know if it.
Digitization.
Ya force wa ma. Na usi pa one digitization.
No go for no.
So one digitization mo fata male dia no so na digitization.
E di unum de e ka. Oh, digitization. You cannot maintain this. Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful.
Minister no, Minister Dima Oko Commission.
Na me who prof for?
There we call prof for say.
Other prof never.
Prof for say.
Other prof yes. I had a house on Satawali Rawa Beji.
What the hell go high? So that is
Samuel Sanaka. We didn't see the amount for so for one more round to find enough here.
But the sports minister me kind of say very bafo statement now but also catch say in the coming days there will be an announcement of how you be restructure Ghana football.
Yeah. I in the statement, yes.
Okay.
What for?
Say NTV. Okay. Now kind the coming days near
sports minister.
Yes. In his statement.
This was used figuratively. It was figurative. They just said
I wouldn't say yes.
Spokesperson for Koto.
Mr. Todo China say you see the tone of the statement, you know. Near who the coming days no.
Me the rather than bafo. Can be say Ojai minister no can the abaya can the Dr. Baumia. Because I don't know you're buying the anymore.
About course, no, but I gave a coupon yesterday for Botiman.
That was more.
Yesterday, I say
Botiman.
I got a sicania the economy.
The prof was there for the commission.
Yeah, he was there.
Prof was there.
Economy.
I hope one day any MPP a buying a on Valley. And I buy back a Nema or my year with respect to sports development because a Nema we moving in actually say behind the scene or minor a lot of developments. AstroTurf and the no say so 053-6161607 053-617-8883. Yenin komo kakra na afei yenko hello good evening Zami ana okay yemwajo
hello
radio nunum na afei ntie o
kama ya so me kapito
yes
ka firi kwanta se hemai
Correct.
Secretary. Organizer.
Capito mo kwanu mvutro ne.
Oh, they said yeah, we go to my yes.
Oh, okay.
I will be sorry. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We are making call. So I understand. We must park easy. Eti tanda wadani yentimente no emusani samana.
Yewe twa. Yewe twa musata mayejero.
Sometymer Stadium. Jet ye pa we 2000 year. Near the question of the year. There's something in front of me down on. The two of me will say, the matter. Let them come to us.
Gabito. Ada na anga se emfre omumuso masem na se enchi omumuso masem.
We say yes say obu ha wo fre na obaka say nya de ya but you sure. Obu ni ko back up.
Okay.
Time.
Matthias.
We aban ko bia ni fra. Ya mo o mi kra be ti ni ye mo fansa da de senka. Ya mo ko be. Mata de ka maka da. Na penex tantan. Yes ko to ko ti so yes ren wada. Ni ke ye be kape. Yes ren wa. Nkuni mi die no ma mo mle mo na ye ni legally.
Okay. Come to us that. Good evening. Aja chiao.
Hey, energy many and the papa se many be any pebisi in neck.
Oh, yes, any ages our friend. Pacho wani.
What your friend blame.
Yet you, manas on into you.
Ghana some moody now kasa o can. Obekasa can walk with area and I walk with problem in another different case. Doing this no any problem. Yeah, but how to maintain it? And the problem. The Ben on my Sometymer Sports Stadium, you send Chabia.
Enjoy, sir.
Yes, I didn't. But check it, current state. And I was like, who packed the damn cancer? You could check when you so cry. As a question, no, seriously, last time I said a help up. So come my side one.
Yeah.
Pack me a good. And so 11. A momentary pitch and I help upset by and then. I still green that deserve there, but on my moving in I am a former president. General put into way 3 and a couple of no Kulusua. You are waiting for grasses. 1 year light in Yeljuma Tamaleda, and soon Yeljuma. In the Nippon, one name Professor Koya. I think you Pia one time to walk a Pia one time to walk by your course Hanoko.
Okay.
Me to
Ebey. Vim, Ebey, what is
this? You corner for Saba.
Was this in a corner for Sabo? Yes, I said, yeah, yeah, baby. Okay. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Boss Macho.
It's okay, my blood.
It's also Minia.
And the free just council. Now, this project is a mediocre content, but the other room, and I use every company to do the activity. Now, yesterday, now, I'm more. Now, the thing is, I'm a premier that you have a line. Now, yes, would you talk about house for demonstrators? Not every young young home. You are not I tell you more at now. When go for no more, don't know how your mother and Mr. Mama. Now you into that. When the demonstrators start me, I'm
man for such a save Ghana football demonstration. Therefore, I'm for someone to crowd. Say, my morning. Good evening. Yeah, chow, yeah, so when you batch of man koi. Lining yet. Oh, Kafra. Simon.
Dear what in here, dear why ye Jumapa, any a kind of Emrasa Subium Ghana, say a Shire ex-president, the gentle Jack Animonyam. It's the J.A. Kufuoka, Sunday, 18 February 2024 at the Babanya Sports Stadium. It's Kumasia Santikoroko versus Inswatraman FC. 4 p.m. Pepe, Nagam Nesheso, Nebum Dumienu, near Beer Getino. J.A. Kufuor celebrating his legacy. J.A. Kufuor and Nimonyam Fatanododo. Way Susudie at a form Kulem. Beer 20 cities and a VIP, a cool 50 cities. The J.A. Kufuor Cup is proudly sponsored. Ministry of Youth and Sports, Ghana Football Association, GCB Bank, ADB Bank, KGL, Melcom, Mixer 5G Energy Drink, Belter Logistics Company Limited, Ghana Gas, Techno, NHIS, National Sports Authority, and at the 13th Africa Games. It's the J.A. Kufuor Cup, Babanyara Sports Stadium, 18 February 2024. It's Kumasia Santikroko, and in Swatraban FC, Malaysia, Nayesha the Gentle Jack, and Imonyam.
All right, so Babo, you're on the wings of J. Kufuor Cup near the area. Nyame boa ochna yesia or yepa between 9:30 and 12. Babo, so near this.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
He said I'm on for who say walk across the carpet.
Oh, I go here.
From what you to promise.
All right, so order from the head of sports, head of commentary. All right, yes, yeah. Up next is the news.